honor of Catherine O'Hara, let's take a look through some of her legendary roles through the years. Catherine started out as a waitress at the Second City Theater in Toronto. She auditioned and eventually joined the troupe in 1974, replacing Gilda Radner, and went on to star in the Second City television show. She was also part of the SCTV writing staff, which landed her 5 Emmy nominations, and she actually won 1 Emmy for outstanding writing in a variety or music program. In 1985, she had a small role in Martin Scorsese's After Hours, and in 1988, she started her journey with Tim Burton as Delia Dietz in Beetlejuice, a role she would reprise almost 40 years later in the 2024 sequel Beetlejuice. And in 1990, she would star in Home Alone as Kevin's mom. Some other standouts from the 90s included providing the voice of Sally in The Nightmare Before Christmas, as well as her role in the largely improvised mockumentary Waiting for Guffman in 1996, which was written by Christopher Guest and Eugene Levy. And from there, she went on to appear in several other guest collaborations, including Best in Show in the 2000s, A Mighty Wind in 2003, and For Your Consideration in 2006. I also wanted to call out her role as Justice Strauss in the 2004 adaptation A Series of Unfortunate Events, another IP she stayed connected to through the years, as she also played Dr. Orwell in the Netflix series of Unfortunate Events series. Other roles I personally love, she played Christina Ricci's mom in the 2006 film Penelope, and was Gloria in the 2009 film Away We Go. Back to Tim Burton, she also played the voice of Mrs. Frankenstein in Frankenweenie back in 2012 alongside Martin Short. Which brings me to 2015 when Catherine O'Hara took on the iconic role of the Rose family matriarch, Moira Rose, a role which won her an Emmy in 2020 along with a Golden Globe and a SAG Award. More recently, Catherine continued to dominate and play some really fun roles, including Granny Frump in the Addams Family animated film, Ruth in Argylle, Gail in The Last of Us, and of course taking on the role of Patty Lee in the highly acclaimed series The Studio. And aside from being a comedic legend, Catherine O'Hara was also a mom. She is somebody that you can just tell people value really long-term relationships with her. And she was even awarded the Order of Canada, which is sort of like the Medal of Freedom in America, which Eugene Levy actually nominated her for. Her career is so steeped in long-term relationships, whether she was working with people that she met when she was 19 on Second City, or if she's out there, working with directors that she's worked with for 40, 50 years, or showing up to support Macaulay Culkin at his Walk of Fame induction. She's just always seemed like the actual best, and I am seriously so sad that the world is now Catherine O'Hara-less.